Hello everyone, welcome back. How are you all doing? In today's video I will share the easiest way to prepare a very delicious afang soup, just like this one. Very mouth watering. For the ingredients, we need afang leaf itself. The Igbos call this okazi leaf. I also need some periwinkle that is still in the shell. I am going to show you how to properly wash your periwinkle. You can also use the deshelled periwinkle. This is our water leaf. I also have some washed snail. Here I have some cow tail and kpomo. I sliced some kpomo into smaller chunks while I left other ones to remain big. My original palm oil. Here I have some yellow and red Scotch bonnet peppers and my non-seasoning cubes. You also need a lot of ground crayfish for this soup, some salt, my smoked catfish and a stockfish head properly washed with hot water and salt. The first thing you want to get ready are your vegetables. Once your vegetables are ready, then you are halfway done. I will go ahead and wash my water leaf thoroughly with salty water. You want to make sure you get rid of all the dirt in there. If you come across this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I washed multiple times until my water runs clear. When cooking any Calabar soup, you want to make sure you cut your vegetables very finely. To achieve that, I like to start cutting my water leaf carefully from the very first slice, so it is easier for me to get tiny even pieces at the end. After the initial slice, I will continue slicing until I get my desired texture. When it comes to Calabar soups, you need to sharpen your knife because you cut a lot of vegetables. That is where the work lies. This is how your water leaf should be looking after cutting. Pour in a bowl and set aside. The next thing I want to do is to pound all the poundables. First, I went in with my yellow and red Scotch bonnet peppers. You can adjust your pepper according to your taste. If I'm to choose, I will add more peppers, but people around me don't like too much peppers. Then I will go in with my sliced afang leaf. You can get this sliced for you in the market, or you slice it by yourself when you get home. One trick to pounding your afang leaf fast and perfectly well is by sprinkling water on it. This is only applicable when it is dried afang leaf or semi-dried afang leaf. The ratio of your afang leaf to your water leaf is very important, so I used 40% afang leaf and 60% water leaf. In a clean pot, go in with your protein of choice. I am using cow tail. I'll also go in with some peppers, some seasoning cubes and salt. Stir everything together to combine. After stirring properly, I'm going to cover the pot and let it steam for 15 minutes on a very low heat without adding water. 15 minutes later, this is what we have. At this point, the meat has released its own juice. I will cover and allow the water to dry up completely. Please make sure your heat is low, if not it will just burn. Cooking your meat this way makes it come out really tasty. Once the water dries up, I will go in with more water and I'll also add the rest of my protein, starting from my kpomo, snail, smoked catfish and stockfish head. Then I'll also introduce my ground crayfish. I will stir up everything, add water and let this cook for 15 minutes. Add water little by little because the water leaf will still release its own water into the pot. While that is cooking, let's wash our periwinkle. You can use a soup plate for this. Rinse your periwinkle first before pouring inside the pot. You know it usually comes dirty when you buy them. Then go in with some salt, cover with a flat plate and start shaking like this. This is what it looks like after doing that. I will go in with some water and rinse it off. I repeated the same process for 5 times until it is clean. At this point, our meats are almost ready. I'll add more water, add half of the palm oil that I'm going to use for the soup. I'll show you when to add the rest. I'll also go in with more seasoning cubes and salt. Stir everything properly to combine and cover to cook. At this point, our proteins are well cooked, so I'll go in with my sliced water leaf. I will also go in with my periwinkles. After this, I will stir everything properly to combine. Now I will cover and let it steam for 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, you can see the water that the water leaf released. I will still go in with some water because once I add afang leaf, it will soak up all this water. Now I will go in with my afang leaf and the rest of the oil we kept earlier. At this point, our afang soup is ready. Stir up everything properly. Take it off the heat. Serve with any swallow of your choice. I served mine with fufu. Thank you for sticking and watching till the end. I will see you in my next video.